Here we go. Welcome everyone to the Best Damn Podcast. I am your host, John Keene. As always, I would like to thank you guys for joining me. Please add, follow, and check us out. Instagram, Facebook, Best Damn Podcast, Twitter, The Real Best Damn, and wherever you're watching from, please make sure to hit that like, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and share the link. That is the best way to support me, to support my work, and to support this channel is by sharing the link. So share it to your social media, all the groups that you belong to, anything. It really does help to help me to get it out there. And if you'd like to donate and support to the channel, the links are in the description box down below. It's PayPal, Cash App, Facebook Messenger, or you can join us over on Patreon, which is patreon.com, Best Damn Podcast Official. And if you need your links for Sunday's Uncensored Show, or you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, text 513-393-2396 or email therealbestdampodcast@gmail.com. Keep in mind, we're viewer powered, and everybody that donates in the month of February will get access to all the private content and all the good little extras all month long. So tonight, let me fix my screen here. All right, there we go. Damn, my bad, guys. All right, here we go. So tonight we're going to be doing some tarot readings, very obviously for everybody at home. I feel like this is a good opportunity, man, to really just kind of, do some nice readings for the collective. Now, we will be doing who's coming towards you, so we'll be looking at our love lives for all the different signs, and just trying to see like what's coming down the pike for a lot of us within our lives. I feel like especially when the closer we get to the spring, there's so much more fertility in the air, if you know what I mean. And it's like this is when people start coming out of their winter hibernation and really start pursuing love again. And if you've had like a hard time when it comes to your love life, if you've had bad luck when it comes to love, maybe things will turn around for you. Now, I will probably take a few questions from people that are watching in the chat, on the different platforms, and try to answer those. Also, if you would like to get a question tonight, you donate $20, PayPal, Cash App, or Facebook Messenger. Just let me know that you donated if I don't see the notification, and I'll do a little mini read for you while I'm doing the readings tonight. So big ups and big thanks to everybody for joining me too, man. This was kind of impromptu. I love doing readings for the collective. It's like there's not a lot of good readers out there. I feel like not a lot of people really look at it from a spiritual point of view anymore. So many people, especially with like love readings and shit like that, they really try to gas us up and create drama where there is none. I know the drama really brings in more views and subscribers and all of that, but like, I don't know about you, but me personally, I want an accurate reading. I want something that, I want the cards to say what they say, and I don't need somebody to add any extra to it. So if you like my reading style, consider booking a personal tarot reading. This weekend, I will be doing a discount for people booking personals. It's this weekend only. So like, if you miss it, you miss it. It'll be $35 for a personal reading. If you'd like to book that like after the live, you can just do that. Make your payment, email or text that number, and we'll set up your personal, or we can do the unlisted private video. A lot of people like to go, John, could you go over what the $20 reading is? All right, so for the $20 reading, basically while I'm live, I will do the $20 reading. So if you want to donate, you donate on PayPal, Cash App, or Facebook Messenger. And for $20, you'll give me your little astrology, your sun, moon, and rising. If you know it, you'll tell me the question that you have, and I'll pull a spread out, while I'm live here, and give you a little mini personal reading. I mean, it's really kind of a big discount, because a lot of times, when I do readings, they're $50, so $20 for a mini read. I won't pull a bunch of clarifiers, but I will make sure that whatever question you have or does get answered. So we'll get to the bottom of it. So cool. Yeah, no, it's cool. No, it's cool. I've never really done this, so this is like a first time for me. I've seen other tarot readers do it, so I'm going to try it. We're going to look at who's coming towards us, and if you would like to do the $20 mini read, then just let me know in the chat. That way I know what's up, and we'll take care of you as soon as you do the donation. So we're going to start, let's start with Aries here. Start with Aries. Who's coming towards Aries? Holy Spirit, who's coming towards Aries? Who do we have coming towards Aries? And, keep in mind too, these are like general readings. Whenever we do the general part, like a lot of people, don't try to negate the reading. I can't stand that fucking shit. When people are like, well, that's not what's happening in my life, or, it's like, well, then it's not for you, obviously. You know what I mean? It's like, don't negate the reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm pretty sure every tarot reader on YouTube says that, but for some reason people don't get it. So, Holy Spirit, who's coming towards Aries in love? Holy Spirit, who's coming towards Aries in love? And just let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me and see me. And I do see Ginger, who I actually, I'm uploading her reading now, so I owe her a personal reading. I got a little backed up last week with the personal read, so I was a little late on a few people, but I do apologize for that. But it's just like I don't want to half-ass people's reading either, it's like, so. And I don't generally do readings on the weekends because I'm with my children most of the time, so. All right, here we go. Aries, who's coming towards Aries? Okay. All right. We have the overall energy of the Seven of Cups. So I feel like Aries, you got like a lot of options right now. And there are probably people within your life that, I feel like they're thinking about you, or you feel undecided, like what direction you want to go. Some of you guys could be entertaining, people from your past, or considering going back to people from your past. Some of you guys, could be thinking about putting yourself back out there, like in the dating world. And when we see in the challenge position, we have the Chariot. So this is Cancerian energy. A lot of you guys could be dealing with somebody that is at a distance. Anytime I see the Chariot card, it's like, it reminds me of like long distance relationships. It can also be representative of like a level up too. So it's like, I feel like that's your challenge. You're trying to level up in love, You're trying to, and maybe you've had a lot of shitty relationships or a lot of shitty lovers that didn't really click all the boxes for you. So I feel like this time around, the challenge for you is like to make sure that you are examining your options very carefully. You're taking your time and you're being picky and you're being choosy when it comes to love. And you're making sure that whether they're at a distance or not, that it's something that is going to level you up when it comes to your love life. Don't fall for the bullshit. It's like, pay attention to the red flag. People have red flags. They're there for a reason. Don't, overlook that shit like maybe you would have in the past. It's like, now it's time for a love that's going to be balanced. And I feel like in the immediate past with the Five of Swords, it's like, a lot of you guys felt really fed up and wanted to almost like walk away from love, and you could have even adopted the attitude, or there could have been someone in your life that had the attitude of like winning at all costs as well. Like you could have dealt with a lot of liars, people that were really, really deceptive, This can also represent like fucking gossip or backstabbing or bad mouthing. It's like, it's like a really narcissist card. It's like somebody that's trying to invoke empathy, from others. So they're like probably talking about how terrible of a person you were, or, how wrong you done them, and it's usually like that whenever we end a relationship with somebody anyway. I do see with the Seven of Wands that you're going to be trying to get your ducks in a row here, that it's like as soon as you start to take action, when it comes to your love life, that's when things are really going to start to fall into place. It's like you're really going to see things line up for you, but it's like first you're going to have to take action, whether that be like, releasing someone from your past, whether that be doing the work and doing the healing, that way you're ready for a relationship, or that is just, you letting someone know that you're interested, or letting someone know that you're open to date, or putting yourself on dating apps, or going out to bars, or whatever. I do see the Wheel of Fortune here, so this is things really turning around. When it comes to your love life as well, it's like where possibly you didn't have too much luck when it came to finding a partner, or I get this like energy of like the people you were with, like there wasn't a lot of passion. You know what I mean? Like you brought all the passion and you brought all the fire. You know what I mean? Like they didn't bring a whole lot to the table. And maybe they were like stable people, maybe they were good partners even. And a lot of times people have this mindset or this mentality towards like, yeah, well, if I have a healthy relationship, then I have to forego passion. I have to forego excitement, because a lot of people equate, like intense connection and intense passion, intense sexual chemistry with toxicity. They're like, oh, well, if it's super, intense and super passionate, then it must be toxic. I feel like that's not, what you're going to be experiencing. Things in your life are going to be turning around for you. Like your luck really is changing. Yeah. There's been a lot of heartbreak here. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that, and this is what you don't see too. So, I feel like for some of you guys, you were dealing with somebody that either they were playing around on you, or they broke your heart because they like wasn't over someone from the past. It's like when somebody is really not who they claim to be, or who they present themselves to be, a lot of times, that leaves us feeling really betrayed. And with the Three of Swords, that does represent like third-party energy, like somebody being cheated on, especially with, the Five of Swords as well, winning at all costs. It's like somebody, you've literally had somebody spinning illusions even, probably within the recent past. Spinning illusions. They could have been at a distance, and that's why they tried to pull this fuck shit on you. Some of you guys just now could be trying to create distance with somebody because it's like, they spun a lot of illusions. They were not very honest, and there was a strong possibility that they were entertaining another energy. And keep in mind too, it's not always a person. Sometimes it's like they chose their job over you. Sometimes it's like it was their friends, it's not always a person, but I do feel like deep down underneath you've experienced a lot of heartbreak. Well, we have the Ace of Cups here. We have the Ace of Cups. I feel like whoever's coming into your life, they see this as an opportunity to find like real fulfillment, They see you as somebody that's not just like really abundant, but like emotionally abundant. Like you bring them a lot of happiness, or you will bring them a lot of happiness. This is somebody that wants a new beginning with you because they feel like with you their heart's going to be overflowing. To me, this is one of those really blessed connections. It's like a love connection that's got lots and lots of emotion and deep emotion, and I feel like maybe that was lacking in some areas with the people you've been with in the past. You could be dealing with an earth sign, King of Pentacles. I feel like they see you as somebody that's really grounded, somebody that focuses on your money, you take care of business, or this is what you're trying to attract. You're trying to attract somebody that not only is going to bring you, emotional abundance, and like a new beginning in love that's going to really have your heart overflowing, but somebody that's going to be financially stable, somebody that's going to be nurturing, somebody that's going to be grounded, somebody that's going to be honest. When we see the King of Pentacles, that's kind of what it represents. It's like they're not just somebody that takes care of their business and is like a hard worker, good with money and things like that. They're also someone that nurtures themselves, takes care of themselves, and prides themselves on like their appearance and their character, and they love to take care of the person that they're with as well. Victory. It's like this is what you're hoping for here. Hopes and dreams, the Six of Wands. So it's like you're hoping to come out on top. It's like you're tired of getting the short end of the stick when it comes to love, and I really feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to have this victory. It's like the real challenge for you guys is going to be, like being patient. Really, it's going to be being patient. It's like, and not being undecisive, when it comes to the actions that you take. It's like you really need to trust your intuition, and if like something feels right, that's when it's time to go for it. If somebody, their energy feels off, then that's an indicator of like maybe that's not the person for you. And in the outcome, we have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. So for the masculines, this is you like really, taking action, stepping up, becoming that like provider, bringing security, and it's a paternal energy as well. But this could also be you guys like attracting that into your life, someone that's going to really take charge. And when we see the Emperor too, the Emperor is all of the kings combined plus the Hierophant. So it's like the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. They bring passion, right? Like the King of Wands, but it's like mature passion. And King of Cups is like emotional maturity. And then the King of Pentacles, they have their finances together and they're very grounded. But we see like this really masculine energy of somebody that's going to provide. They're going to create the security for you to be able to be you. And I feel like that's something that you need. You could actually be dealing with another Aries. Holy Spirit, what sign is Aries going to be dealing with? Let's see if we can pull a couple signs for you here. What sign is Aries going to be dealing with? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign or a Scorpio. I do see a lot of water here, so it's like I feel like that's really interesting too, because and a lot of times you see like fire signs do really well with like earth or air, but maybe that's what you're needing at this time is a Pisces or a Scorpio, somebody that's really going to bring it emotionally, especially if you're like on empty. It's like you feel like the last relationships that you've been in, you've been really drained by it emotionally. You don't feel like you're getting back what you're giving. That would be a really good sign, for you guys to get with as a water sign. So, it's not guaranteed to be a water sign, but, we did pull the cards. So, we're going to move on to the next sign here. Let's do Libra. Holy Spirit, who is coming towards Libra? Who's coming towards Libra? I need the 12 signs here, that way I can mark them all off. Who is coming towards Libra? I don't know why my restream is not letting me see the people on Facebook and shit. Who is coming towards Libra? Holy Spirit, who's coming towards Libra? So, Libra, I do see the Queen of Pentacles. So, this is your energy right now. I feel like right now, and Queen of Pentacles kind of keeps to herself, you know. This could really be you, like, focusing on yourself right now. Like, sometimes, you know, we know we're not really in a position to be putting ourselves out there, like whether it's because we need to heal or whether it's just because we need to recharge in some alone time. I feel like that's what you're doing. You're really taking care of yourself, and I feel like your potential person sees you as someone who takes care of yourself, nurtures yourself, sees you as someone that's very nurturing as well. In the challenge position, we do have the Ace of Wands. Now, I love this card. I call this my big dick energy card, because that's what it is. It's like a new passionate start in love. It's like the challenge is to take action here, you know, when it comes to love. So you could have already met the person that you're dealing with. I do see a lot of earth energy here. I see some air energy. I see cups here as well. So, you know, there's really a little bit of everything so far. But, you know, the Ace of Wands is like, you know, the challenge is like this new passionate beginning. I feel like, you know, you're being challenged to really, like, kind of let loose and enjoy yourself and not really worry about, per se, like the future right now. Like, sometimes, you know, we just need to be in a place to where it's like we're taking it one day at a time, and we're not saying, oh, well, you know, if you don't promise me that we'll be together forever, or if you don't jump straight into a relationship, then I'm not doing it. You know, the energy's saying basically it's like, enjoy the moment, live in the moment right now, you know, enjoy the passion while it's here, because that's how you're going to really nurture yourself, and that's how you're going to give to yourself the most, is by, you know, and you're going to have the most success when it comes to love by doing this as well, by just really embracing the passion, embracing the moment, and not putting a lot of pressure on whoever you're engaging with. In the immediate past, we see the Queen of Cups, so I feel like there was a lack in your life when it comes to, like, you know, being nurtured. You know, I feel like emotionally, you know, people weren't really giving to you, you know, or you felt like you were giving a lot and wasn't receiving back. Like with the Queen of Cups, it's like she's got her cup, and she's willing to give, you know, she's willing to give her heart. She's willing to give love. She's willing to nurture, to be kind, to be loving. But she's also got her hand, like, ready to cover the cup if you're on bullshit, you know. And I feel like you recently, like in the past, you haven't felt comfortable enough to truly open all the way up with people that you've dealt with, you know. So it's like, for one, when you're in those situations, they don't really give to you. Like, you know, it's like when we feel like we can't truly open up, it's like there's a reason for that. You know, it's because usually the person is on bullshit, or, you know, they're not opening up, or, you know, there's red flags, and like there's a reason we're cautious, you know, and we're not opening up all the way because we don't feel safe enough emotionally to do so, you know. And once you spend a lot of time in a connection like that, you know, it really starts to take its toll on you, because you're not getting that emotional nourishment that you need from a relationship. Like, you know, you might be getting, you know, the sex, or you might even go out and have a good time sometimes and go on dates, but it's like, if there's no depth emotionally, it's like not really, you know, checking all the boxes for you, and it's not really fulfilling you and nurturing your soul the way that you want to be nurtured. In the immediate future, we do see the Ace of Pentacles, so I do see there is like this manifestation of something you truly want, you truly desire. I do feel like you're going to be dealing with an earth sign. You know, we got a lot of earth energy here. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And remember, like, aces, not only are they new beginnings, but they're opportunities. So it's like whenever we see that ace, it's not a guaranteed fucking thing, you know. It's like it's not guaranteed that you're going to manifest, someone that's really going to be grounded. That's it's going to seem like this wish come true and all of that. It's like you will have an opportunity at something that's going to really fulfill you. You're going to have an opportunity that's something that's going to be a strong, firm foundation that is going to feel like a major blessing. It's like all depends on how how you behave when you have the opportunity. It's like if you don't capitalize on the opportunity, then, and if you just piss it away, or if you don't, if you hold back when you should be giving your all, or you're afraid to take a leap of faith, or those kind of things, and the opportunity obviously isn't going to pan out the way that you want it to. We have the Chariot once again, and what you don't see. So I feel like, and this is Cancerian energy. This is going to be somebody that is at a distance. And when I say someone at a distance, it could be someone like another state, another city, It doesn't always have to be like fucking someone in another country or all the way across, the country you live in. Sometimes, it just could be like another city, but it's somebody like you would have to travel, And also, this represents like leveling up as well. So it's like, this connection is going to provide you an opportunity to really like take a step up in love. And, this is the same thing Aries had. This is like really the collective energy right now. We're all being challenged to make better choices and make better decisions when it comes to our love life, because like we've already went through the shit, we've already went through the trauma, we've already went round and round with like karmics and shit like that, and fake fucking twin flames and soulmates. It's like now all of us should have a good idea on like what we want, what makes us happy, the kind of person we want to be with, how we want to be loved. And we're being challenged, we're being challenged on whether or not we are going to settle for something less, because we're not willing to be picky. We're not willing to take the time, that it takes to really develop something beautiful. We have the King of Swords, so there is like this need to, really speak up and be honest too. It's like, Libra, if you want somebody to be something to you, like if you want like a real commitment, or say you don't want a commitment, you just want to have fun, it's like you really need to voice your opinion and be honest with what you want and what you desire up front. You also need to be willing to cut people off, that are, sometimes we let people straggle, it's like we let people from our past hang around, and it sketches out, new people in our life. Are like, why do you still talk to your ex, or shit like that? Why are they still calling you? Why are they still showing up at your house? So it's like there's a need to maybe cut some people off in your life. And it's like sometimes we're not willing to do that. And there's also a need to be honest with yourself and be honest with other people on what you really want, what you really desire. And like sometimes you got to learn how to speak up, and you need to be willing to cut other people off that don't, that aren't giving you what you need as well. Pull a few more cards here. Libra, these lights are torching me tonight. We have the Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, okay, and the Ten of Cups. So lots of cup energy, yeah. It's like, I feel like it's going to be up to you. Like somebody sees you as their ultimate happiness. The person that's coming in sees you as their ultimate happiness, and they're willing to fight for this, They're willing to protect this. They're willing to take a stand. When it comes to you, it's like they're basically with their arms crossed here. It's like they're being stubborn. It's like they're not going to give up easy. They're not just going to walk away from this. It's like they already know, like, this is what they want. You represent happiness. You represent fulfillment to them. And it's like they're going to pursue this, and they're going to be willing to fight for it. They're going to be willing to protect it. But it's like really going to be up to you with this Two of Pentacles here, like how you're going to operate, because you could have choices, Like with the Two of Pentacles, it's like 2 represents choices, but this is like a juggling energy too. So like I said, some of you guys could be still dealing with someone from your past, and you're like trying to juggle the past and the present. Like somebody new and somebody that you have known for a while. So that could be, like there's a choice that needs to be made, or you can kind of be back and forth of like whether or not you want a relationship or whether or not this is the person for you. So it's like you're going to have a hard choice coming up. But I do feel like, you're going to choose happiness. You're going to choose commitment. With the Ten of Cups, this is like my marriage card. This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is like someone deciding to commit, It's like really, really looking at the situation and saying, okay, what would really make me happy is, if I was committed with this person. So it's like, ultimately, if you're going back and forth on whether or not, you're wanting to be with this person, or whether or not this is right for you, or whether or not you're ready, I feel like you will make the decision to move forward. You will make the decision to commit, or they're going to want to commit to you. They're going to see you as like marriage material. Let's see, what sign do we have, Holy Spirit, for Libra? For who's coming in? Give us some signs for who's coming in for Libra. Holy Spirit, some signs for Libra. Okay. All right, we got the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Like I said, we've seen a lot of earth energy, water energy as well. So that really, does explain things, dealing with the Hermit, Virgo. Yeah, you could, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like, you could be dealing with an earth sign for sure. Libra, it does look like a Virgo. Yeah, we have a lot of Virgo energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is the most likely that you could be dealing with. Okay, moving forward. Go to the next sign here. Let me see if I can pick up the Facebook shit on my phone too. Sorry, guys. Alright. And if you guys haven't checked out like the daily reads and shit that I do over on Facebook, I mean, yeah, you should. Because I try to do them as much as I can. And hi, Taffy, Elio, Jane. All right, we'll do Pisces, Jane. All right. If you ask, I'll do it. So, make sure the sound's off. We'll do Pisces next. All right, we'll do Pisces next. All right, there we go. And hopefully you guys can see me and shit. Sorry. I'll check my camera here. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate that. All right. Yes, if you would like to get a personal while I'm live, a mini read while I'm live, donate $20. You can do that. PayPal.me/thebestdampodcast, Cash App, Best Damn Podcast, or Facebook.com, John Keane, Best Damn Podcast. You just do it through Messenger. $20, and just let me know that you're donating in the chat here. And I'll be able to do and what your question is after you donate, and we'll do it, live here. Also, this weekend I have a special going for private readings, $35 for personal readings, private readings, just this weekend only. So if you don't get it, by Sunday, then you won't get the deal. So, but text 513-393-2396 or email therealbestdampodcast@gmail.com if you want to book a personal reading. All right, Pisces. Who do we have coming in for Pisces? And keep in mind too, Sunday we're going to be doing a private show. There won't be a public portion this Sunday, so everybody that donates and supports, and I'll can, if you do readings or whatever, I'll count that as a donation too. But everybody that donates and supports in the month of February or joins us over on Patreon will have access to Sunday's show. Everybody and Kim is the only mod that gets to do it for free because she really does a good job. So text me for the links, Kimberly. All right, here we go. You're welcome, Jane. See who's coming in here for Pisces. Oops. She's coming in for Pisces. If you're watching, I don't know fucking why, but my chat on the Restream is not showing me all of my Facebook pages. So I'm on Facebook, but I'm on John Keane. So if you're watching on Facebook, that's where I'm at right now. I can see your questions and comments from that one. I can't see it from the Best Damn Podcast one. And I can see you if you're on YouTube, but I don't know what's up with my Restream. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, Pisces. The overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is a really grounded energy. It's somebody that is focused on their work, focused on their finances, someone that they're patient, they're kind, they're giving, right? You could be in this energy, or your person could potentially be in this energy. I feel like this is ultimately like the type of person, you're looking for. You're wanting someone that's, they're grounded, they're financially stable, they're patient, they're kind, they're giving, shit like that. Because I feel like this is the type of energy you try to embrace, Pisces. In the challenge position, we have the Justice card. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra or have been dealing with a Libra. It's like there is balance when it comes to your love life. That needs to happen. I feel like some of you guys, and I want to be kind of careful how I say this, but some of you guys have maybe made a decision when it comes to someone in your life. Someone that you've invested in, because we see the Eight of Pentacles in the recent past. So it's like maybe made a decision to cut something off or cut someone off that you maybe invested a lot of time in, in the past. Somebody that you was once with, or it's like you're really seeing that there's a need to really balance your love life with the rest of your life. A lot of you guys could be just too focused on your work, too focused on your money, and not focused enough on love. In the immediate future, this sucks. The Page of Wands, this is like an in and out energy, immature. I don't know where you're finding people. I don't know where you're finding people. Like, some of you guys could do dating sites or fucking Facebook, or you could go out for drinks or whatever. But it's like, you will be dealing with somebody in the immediate future that is going to, they're not really, they're here for a good time, not a long time. With the Page of Wands is like a real in and out energy. And it's like, when I think of the Page of Wands, I fucking hate this energy. It's like somebody that acts like they know it all, but they don't know shit. Or somebody that acts like they have it all, but they don't have shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, this is a fuck boy, fuck girl energy. And it's like, I really don't like this energy. So we really need to see like why this is here. And maybe that's why the challenge is the Justice card. Right? There needs to be some sort of realignment when it comes to your love life. Like, you may have been investing in somebody. You could work with this person or met them through work even. They see you as totally like abundant and grounded and shit. It's like, I feel like they're really like, they don't have good intentions. They just want sex, or they just want a good time, or they just want to play with your feelings or whatever. This is not a good person. Yes, I know what you mean. Well, there you go. Well, and that's why with the Justice card, it's like, it's like you need to call justice on a situation. It's like, if you really want to bring balance back to your life, you can't deal with people like this. You know what I mean? It's like, people like this, they suck all of your energy. They might be fun. You guys might have a good sex life or whatever, chemistry together, but that won't last, because eventually, what they lack in other areas is going to kill the attraction, if that makes sense. It's like, once you see like they're not really in it for the right reasons, or they don't have their shit together, or you know what I mean? It's like they're not mature in the ways you need them to be. Like, that could really even kill the attraction. So I feel like this person, they're not in it for the long haul. They really are. This is a very in and out energy. But I wouldn't really get down on that, because you do have the Wheel of Fortune in which you don't see. So this means like, things are turning around, but the way that we make things turn around is by balancing shit out. They might not even know they're doing it. That's true. Well, some people just, like, I think people do know what they're doing, just for the most part. I'm just being honest. And you're right, they might not know that they're doing it, but that says like where they're at in life, right? That they still have a lot to fucking learn, like how to treat others, and what a real relationship and commitment, and how to create stability, and all of these things. There's a lot this person needs to learn. And it's like, the Justice being in a challenge position is like, you really need to drop the hammer down when it comes to this person, in order to really turn shit around. Like, you have the Wheel of Fortune in which you don't see, so it's like there could be like a massive shift in your life, but it's going to take, you not allowing people like this, to get over on you, or not allowing people like that, don't even deal with those kind of people. And I feel like you're focused on victory. So it's like, to me, this is saying, like, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. It's like, you understand, like, what you need to do to really come out on top in this situation. And sometimes it's like, beat a motherfucker at their own game. You know what I mean? It's like, they want to be emotionally manipulative. They want to, play games. It's like, okay, we'll play right back. Because silence speaks more than fucking anything. Like, stop talking to them. Block them. Just stop dealing with them. Call them out on their shit and say, hey, this is not what I want. This is not for me. Create balance in your life somehow. by, it's like, by not tolerating and dealing with shit that you don't want to tolerate and deal with. Yeah, and I do see the Knight of Wands, so, they did step up a little bit, or they will step up a little bit. I feel like they're going to try to, like, show you something, but the Knight of Wands is also not serious either. It's not serious either. I feel like, this is somebody that's just really, the actions they take. It's something with the actions they take. Maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense, the type of actions they take, or, maybe they just are really immature, or maybe they just really don't want anything serious. I feel like they might try to present as if they want more than what they actually do to just save this connection. But I feel like the only reason they're doing that is because they want to continue, like, hooking up, or they want to continue having fun. It's not genuine. It's like, so they might show a little something to try to, stretch this out a little bit, or to try to save things. But, I feel like it's not going to be much more than what you've already got. It goes from the Page to the Knight, you know what I mean? So it's still really low energy. Like, if I seen the King of Wands or something like that, or the Queen of Wands, I might say, okay, well, they might have something to offer. But when I see the fucking Page and the Knight, it's like, that's something, I'm good on that shit, so it's totally up to you. And it's like, you're focused on your Ten of Pentacles, though. So it's like, and I feel like that's like the advice, is like to focus on your Ten of Pentacles, like to really set your mind and your intentions to like what would make you happy. What type of connection, what type of relationship would make you happy, what type of person, and like write this shit down, and it's like, nobody's gonna be perfect and click all the boxes, but it's like, write 3 things that are like non-negotiable, when it comes to love. Whether it be they need to, be financially stable, they need to be emotionally available, and, you need to have good chemistry with them, or whatever, good communication, or good sexual chemistry, or whatever it is. But like, write 3 things down, like the most important things to you when it comes to a relationship. And it's like, and from now on, as you're trying to move towards this, which is like your ultimate happiness, it's like, if they don't meet the, those 3 things at very least, like, then that's someone you shouldn't even be engaging with, somebody you shouldn't even be wasting your time with. Yeah, the King of Cups. Some of you guys could be dealing, I feel like this is you probably, but you could be dealing with another Pisces. But it's like, this represents somebody that's emotionally mature and emotionally secure, right? It's like, this is a lot of times, like, Knight of Wands and shit like that can be like obsessive energy, or like I said, in and out, here for a good time, not a long time. But it's like, I feel like like what you have to offer, what you bring to the table, you have a lot to give. I feel like, the person that's coming in after this fuckhead, they're going to see that as well. And like, that's really what you're wanting to. You're wanting someone that is emotionally available, someone that is emotionally mature, and, someone that you're not going to have to deal with games or pettiness or any of that, Yeah, out come the Hangman, more Piscean energy. Wow. So the Hangman is like, first off, it's guaranteed, that this is going to arrive. right? Like what you're waiting on will arrive. But it's saying like you need to be patient. You know, you need to be patient and allow it to come to you. So, you know, some of you guys could, and maybe that's why you're dealing with fucking pages and shit like that, you know? It's like maybe instead of being more patient and allowing love to come to you, like you've been active, and I'm guilty of this. We've all been guilty of this. It's hard to find somebody that's not caught up in the matrix. Yeah, well, that's a whole nother fucking issue right there. I absolutely agree with that, though. Right? That's a whole nother issue. If you're like a spiritual person or you're aware, wow, yeah, it's really difficult. I agree. But it's like, you know, I'm guilty of this myself. Sometimes I won't say I like put pressure on myself, or that's what you're doing is like putting pressure on yourself. But I feel like maybe like when you get frustrated of not finding who you know, what you know you deserve, or not having the best of luck, you know, it's like, so like you're trying to date, trying to put yourself out there, trying to engage or whatever, and it's like Spirit is saying you don't have to try right now. Like Spirit's saying actually like lay back a little bit. You know, because it's got you in this chaser energy, and that's like a lack mentality, and that's why you're attracting, you know, fuck boys, fuck girls, you know, like this Page of Wands, you know, this more immature, good time energy. It's like, because, like, if you're not picky, if you're not patient, if you don't allow, you know, like the real deal to come to you, you know, you're going to end up with something less. So they say when you're not looking, that's when. Absolutely. And I feel like that's kind of what this is saying. It's like, you know, maybe if you're focused on you, you know, and it doesn't say, like, it's not saying you can't, like, date anymore, or you can't talk to people anymore. It's just saying, like, don't settle, you know, don't be with somebody just to be with somebody. Don't go ahead and like go out with that person when you fucking know deep down you don't want to be with them. They don't do it for you, you know. Don't think, oh well, you know, they could grow on me, or you know, like, just don't do it. All right, what sign do we have for Pisces? What sign's coming in for Pisces, Holy Spirit? What sign is coming in for Pisces? Any other signs out there, let me know if you guys actually want to, if you guys want to, what sign you want to see next. Let me see if I got this shit straight. Alright. So accurate. Awesome. What sign you guys want to see next? You needed to hear that? Good. Well, make sure to check your sun, you know, your moon, and your rising. Because, like, sometimes your rising is going to resonate a lot more than your sun sign. You know what I mean? Like, for real. So, at least your sun and your rising. And some people do their fucking Venus and shit, too. Like, my Venus is Leo, you know? So, it's like, a lot of times, Leo readings will resonate with me and shit. It's weird, you know. So, Cancer. Taffy Addison says Cancer over on Facebook. Aquarius or Leo. All right, we'll do Cancer, then Aquarius, and then Leo. All right, here we go. We're gonna see what signs coming in for Pisces real fast. Let's get a sign here. Okay. Shit. Alright, Pisces, you guys could be dealing with a Cancer. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer. Or you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. and one it's double confirmation or a Libra. So, those are the main signs that I see coming in for you guys. Cancer, Taurus, or Libra, Pisces. Now moving on to Cancer. So let's check out Cancer. Holy Spirit, who's coming in for Cancer? Holy Spirit, who's coming in for Cancer? And if you guys enjoy my work, enjoy my channel, enjoy the readings, you don't have to get a personal reading. You can just donate and support, or you can just share the links, or hit the like, or all that good stuff. Alright, Cancer, here we go. If you guys like the lives better, let me know. I would like to, I'm really like trying to figure out new ways of doing shit. When it comes to content, it's like I don't really know. It's like I want to try new things, so if you guys like the live readings, better, or you like the little daily reads or whatever, let me know what your favorite stuff is. So that really helps me a lot when people, give input or tell me. And if I'm not doing something you wish, if there's something you would like to see, let me know on that too. I'm always looking for ideas on cool shit I can do. Alright, Cancer. Shit. Alright. Nice. Nice. Okay, we'll start here. Cancer. We have the overall energy of the Fool. Right, the Fool card. So when we're dealing with the Fool card represents taking a leap of faith. It's like trust in the divine. So, there could be someone coming in that this is going to be necessary for you. You see the little white rose in their hand? I hope you can see this. That white rose, I've noticed most people that do film the live stream, then cut and edit videos, and also make shorts out of the same content. That's a pretty good idea. So you see the white rose here. The white rose represents purity, I feel like you could be meeting somebody, Cancer, that it's going to be a connection that has a sort of innocence to it. Maybe it's going to remind you of when you were a teenager, when you were younger, there could be staying up on the phone late, or texting all day, or just having a really good time with this person. You could be almost even smitten, over this person, or that's how they feel about you. But there's going to be a need for, with the Fool card here, for you to kind of take a leap of faith. And when I say take a leap of faith, that's trusting, that shit's going to work out. It's trusting things and moving forward. So it's either A, some of you guys need to take a leap of faith and just put yourself out there. It's maybe there's someone that you like, or someone you have in mind, and it's you keep your fucking mouth shut, which is crazy. It's closed mouths don't get fed. So some of you guys need to take a leap of faith by telling the people you're into them, that's one. Don't let your ego, keep you away from happiness. And for another, it's if you've already met someone, or when you meet someone, it's going to be don't let the past keep you hung up and held back. You know, it's like, go with the flow, you know, trust the divine, trust that, like, you know, trust your intuition, man. Trust your intuition. You know, you need to be more carefree when it comes to love and stop, you know, considering all the time you've been hurt or played or, you know, it's like, not everybody's going to be like that, you know? So, in the challenge position, we do have the sun, so you guys could be dealing with a Leo. The sun is like the best card in the tarot. I love this card. This is like saying that there is going to be a lot of fucking happiness here. There's a lot of passion, a lot of happiness, a lot of success, you know? The challenge really to me is like when you see the sun in like the challenge position is to really like allow the happiness, you know? It's like allow your inner light to shine. Like allow, like don't filter yourself. Don't hold back. It's like allow shit to happen. So we're starting to see a theme here with the Fool and the Sun card already. It's like, you know, taking that leap of faith, kind of trusting that things are going to work out. And now the Sun card, it's like allowing yourself to shine, like allowing good things to happen, you know. But it could also mean like something is being illuminated, so there is something that you possibly need to see too. We'll see as we move forward here. The immediate past, the Three of Pentacles. This can represent like news or an announcement. It can also represent like someone kind of like watching you, or like watching how you do something, watching how you operate. This can represent like a level up too. I feel like you've been, you know, very focused on work. Some of you guys have been focused on work, focused on money, focused on your pentacles. I feel like the way like other people are looking at you, they, you know, it's like they see you as someone to listen to, you know. I feel like they feel like you're really wise, or you feel like this person is wise that you've met, you know. It's like knowing that you bring value, you know, knowing that you bring value and like you do have something to add or something to say or something to give, and not being so shy and reserved and like holding back. It's like being confident within that, no matter like who's watching or who's looking. Like, you know, if you feel like people are judging you, then fuck them, you know. It's like, if people from your past or you know, like, they don't matter anymore. Let the past be the past, and like, you know, be confident in your own skin, and be, you know, be happy like with who you are, and, you know, don't allow, you know, like who might be watching or who might be looking to hold you back from the happiness you deserve and that you desire. The focus is the Hanged Man. So I feel like you do feel like, you know, you've been waiting for a while. You know, like you've been waiting for a while. Some of you guys could have even been intentionally holding back. You know, like not dating, not putting yourself out there. You know, it's like, or waiting on someone in particular. I don't advise that though. You know, it's like, I couldn't tell you how many fucking readings I do, or people, you know, that contact me and they're like, will he come back or will she come back? And it's been a fucking year or 2 years, and it's like they're still waiting on this person, putting their life on hold for somebody. I hope that's not you. I hope that's not you, Cancer. Like, you better not be. You know, nobody's worth that. You know, like they wouldn't have you on ice. They wouldn't have you just waiting around. Like if they really cared about you. So if you're like waiting on someone in the past, or you know, you waited for someone to like make a decision when it comes to you, like, and some of you may have, like, cut that out. you know, for others of you, it's like you've kind of felt stuck or stagnant when it comes to love. You know, it's like felt stuck or stagnant. It's like, damn, you know, it's like, why can't I? Maybe you haven't even been interested, you know, in love. But there is a need, you know, to like, to really like, to really like how can I say this? Like, reinvent yourself and like reinvent the way that you see love and you see passion, and it's like, and have that courage to like get out there and date, because you do have assured success, you know. It's like you've been patiently waiting on something or taking a step back from something. Some of you guys have even been stagnant in some ways, but it's like, you know, like what's meant for you is now, it's like it's arriving, you know. So now it's kind of like time for action. It's time to get shit, you know, moving, get shit in gear. Do you feel burdened, like, in your life? It's like, is that why well, tarot cards are not witchcraft, by the way. It's divination. Witchcraft is when you do something, you know, manipulate energy for selfish purposes, dark or selfish purposes. So, this channel, I do all kinds of stuff. If you don't like tarot, you don't have to watch, bro. It's basically, you know, to each their own. Where was I at? Sorry, I got distracted. The Ten of Wands, I feel like there's like, you know, there is a burden, or, you know, something has been burdening you, you know, weighing you down in your life. And maybe it's like, you know, like you've had like financial burden, but it's also too, and I don't want to say, maybe it's like financially you've not been in the right place. So that's why you haven't been pursuing love. Maybe it's like worried about what other people. Yeah, thank you, Kim. You know, worried about like what other people would say, or, you know, think, or whatever that's like held you back. But, you know, the Ten of Wands, not only does it represent a burden, it represents like not giving up too. It's like, despite how hard things may have been for you, or how tough things may have been for you recently, or are right now even, it's like you're not giving up. You're not willing to give up, you know. It's like, you know, you need to keep pushing. You know, you need to move forward. And we do have the Ten of Pentacles in your near future. So it's like you are close. You are close to that dream come true. You are close to your ideal relationship, your ideal love, you know, your ideal commitment, whatever that may be. And, you know, it could be different for each one of you, you know. But it's like you got to be willing, you know, you got to be willing to keep pushing, to keep moving forward. You got to be willing, you know, to put yourself out there. You can't be stagnant, you know. It's like you need to allow your light to shine. You need to, you know, you need to trust that. You need to trust your heart, you know. It's like, if your heart's telling you that you want love, then trust that and go for love. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. I feel like you know, people see you as very attractive, you know, maybe more attractive than what you even know, you know. Some of you guys could have been settling, you know, recently when it comes to love too, or not really wanting a you know, a big commitment, you know, just wanting something casual. You know, that's for some of you, not all of you. Some of you have just wanted something casual. It's like you haven't wanted to get, you know, all tied up in emotions, or, you know, in a commitment, because you've been hurt so much or you've been screwed over so much. Others of you, you're just really needing fun in your life. Like, I'm serious. It's like there's a major need to, like, let your hair down and, like, stop being so fucking reserved, or, you know what I mean? It's like there's this need to, like, really get out there and really, like, be fun. Have fun. Do what makes you happy. Do you. Do what's gonna excite you, that's gonna motivate you. It's like you can't stay stuck in stagnant energy, like waiting for things to kind of happen themselves. Like, that's why this, the Fool card and all this is here. It's like, and with the Four of Wands, it's saying, the universe is saying, like, the portal is open now, for like a really balanced connection. A balanced connection with somebody that I feel like this could be like a divine counterpart. This is the 1111 card too. It's like manifesting a beginning, manifesting a new start, manifesting something beautiful. It's like the universe saying, like, maybe with people in the past it was the right person, wrong time, or you weren't ready, or they weren't ready, or, like, people did you wrong, whatever. It's like the universe is saying, now's the time. Now's the time. It's saying the opportunity is here, But it's, once again, it's always depends on our actions. Like, do we capitalize on that opportunity? The waiting around and that hangman energy isn't going to get you where you need to be. I feel like there's also this need to really kind of get out there. Like, if you want fun, you have to put yourself in fun places too, not just wait on fucking, someone to show you a good time. You got to show yourself a good time. The Six of Cups is like someone reminiscing on the past. Fond memories of the past. Maybe you're thinking about somebody you used to be with. Bro, hold on. I don't, we're not answering your question. Stop trying to distract from my fucking reading. I'm going to help you out right here. There you go. Don't come here and fucking distract me, shit. Come on, it's just witchcraft. This is not, that's so rude. It's like, this ain't the time or place for that shit. And it's like, if you don't like tarot, don't fucking watch it. If you don't like my content, don't fucking watch it. Don't sit and pose questions. You're not important, motherfucker. Don't, try and be the center of attention and shit. Give me a break, bro. I apologize, guys. Shit just annoys the shit out of me, dude. It's like motherfuckers asking questions they know the goddamn answer to. You know what I mean? Like, they're wanting someone to say, yeah, it's evil. You're right. We should all leave. So, just to be clear, though, witchcraft is when we are using magic for selfish or harmful purposes. We are doing divination right here. This is an act of divination, which means divining the energy. That's it. That's it. We're looking at energy. It's ain't fucking witchcraft. And I teach all about witchcraft, so, but this ain't that. So, Six of Cups, and it's so crazy too how dogmatic people are when it comes to that shit. Seriously, like, it's wild. It blows me away. Like, if you're scared of it, just don't watch the videos. Six of Cups, it's like, yeah, you know, like you've probably done a lot of time or done a lot of thinking about the past, you know, fond memories. Maybe there was someone that you were once with or someone that, you know, you had like a good connection with, good chemistry with, you felt like you had a really good time with, there was a lot of fun with. But, you know, they broke your heart, you know. Like you felt heartbroken from the situation. You know, it's like, whether you or them, and intuitively, I don't feel like this person cheated or you cheated per se. I just feel like you were like, you know, this is just heartbreak. It's like let down by something because, you know, maybe it's like, have you ever like not seen someone's value until it's too late, or not seen how important someone is until it's too late, or have somebody do that to you? You know, I feel like that's kind of maybe what happened. It's like someone you really enjoyed being around, and maybe you didn't see, you know, like they were like a really good partner for you, you know, at first, and then maybe started seeing other people or whatever, and then you know, then by the time you figured it out, it's like they didn't want anything to do with you, and like it really hurt. You know, or vice versa. It was like you were with this person, you wanted you know, you had fun, you wanted a commitment, a connection, you know, and it's like they didn't see your value until after you were gone, you know, like you couldn't take anymore. You're like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. It's like after you're already detached from it and gone, then all of a sudden they want to see you. So, all right, what sign do we have for Cancer? What sign do we have for Cancer? Holy Spirit, what sign is coming in for Cancer? And make sure to hit the thumbs up, guys, if you're in the chat. And Kimberly, next time, you know, somebody comes in like distracting like that, you should be able to remove them. I feel like you've got, like, so don't even hesitate, for real. You know, if like anybody's coming in distracting or any shit like that, get them out of here. All right, here we go. Do I have a Taurus coming in? If it's something like that where they're like talking the crazy witchcraft stuff and all that shit, just ban them. Like, I'm not even dealing with that stuff. If they're trying to like distract and all that, just ban them. You know, I ain't got time for all that. Taurus, Scorpio. Taurus, Scorpio, and Aries. Taurus, Scorpio, and Aries. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio, or an Aries. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like, I'm not, I don't know. I'm not fooling with that. I feel like people that come in and do that shit, like, their intention is obvious as fuck. Like, when you walk in, you say, hey, I thought tarot was witchcraft. You know, it's like, why are you even saying that? You're in a tarot reading. Why are you saying that? You know what I mean? It's like, you're obviously being judgmental. You know, you're obviously being dogmatic. And you're obviously trying to, you know, be the center of fucking attention. Like, can somebody answer? Like, please stop the reading and come talk about, you know, how this is evil and bad. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. All right. Moving on to the next one. And I don't even give a shit, for real. Like, I get so many people that give me shit over the videos I do and call me a fucking devil worshiper and all that shit. It's like, whatever. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Why are you following me then? Why you know? Alright. What we said was next. Huh. It could have been on the other channel. That could be why. It could have been on the backup channel. Maybe that's why you didn't see it. But I can see it on mine. I can see all the different channels. Like, so. Could have been on the backup channel. That could have been where he commented from. I'm not sure. So, alright. What are we doing next? I think we're doing Aquarius next. Aquarius. Holy Spirit, who do we have coming in for Aquarius? When I'm at it, I'm going to check these little Facebook shit and see who we have. Anybody like commenting on Facebook? Any signs? You guys want to see any signs? Let me know. Let me know what signs you want to see. We're doing Aquarius, then Leo. We've already done what? Aries, Libra, Pisces, Cancer. So let me switch over here. Let's see what we have in this one. Okay. Weird. This is so fucking weird. Michael, what's with you? Alright. Sorry guys. I'm just trying to get this checking for comments. I'm gonna get started again, my bad. Alright. Okay, here we go. Aquarius. Aquarius or Leo. Yeah, Aquarius. Here we go. Holy Spirit. Who's coming in for Aquarius? Holy Spirit, who is coming in for Aquarius? I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend too, for real. You know. Aquarius. Just straighten my cards out here. Okay. Alright. Gotcha. Alright, we'll start here. Alright, Aquarius. We have the overall energy of the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is like some sort of truth that's coming out that actually starts a new beginning for you. You know, so this could be like a secret. You know, maybe you know, there was something you didn't know about that was taking place, you know, and a secret comes out, or quite possibly someone could communicate with you, you know. Like basically like, you know, letting you know that they like you, or letting you know that they want a relationship, or, you know, but there's some sort of truth that is coming out that's going to bring you clarity when it comes to your love life and a situation that's going to give you an opportunity for a new beginning. You know, this could also be, you know, you needing to speak some sort of truth or speak to some sort of clarity as well. So, I mean, if there's like some type of something in your life you need to confess, you know, or get off your chest, this would be the time. If there is something, or someone that you're interested in and you've had your eye on them, maybe this is the time to let them know, but I feel like, it could be, someone else, you're dealing with someone else, and there's going to be a truth that comes in that's going to allow for a new beginning. Challenge is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the tarot, but it's also the surest footed knight. So it's like, and it's really the only good knight out of all of them, just to keep it real. I feel like there is an offer, someone's coming in with an offer, but it's like, maybe it's taking some time. It's taking some time for this to develop, or taking some time for this to come into your life. So there's like a need to really kind of be patient. Maybe you've had to be patient for quite a while. You've been like waiting for, this. You've been waiting for something stable. You've been waiting for someone to kind of come around, but I do feel like that's happening now, and it could have been, a long time coming. But it is going to be a stable offer that's going to, something that's going to bring, with the Pentacles, it's like, it's like physical. So it's like, it's something you can touch, taste, and smell. So it's like going to be palpable. You're going to actually be able to have this in your life. The immediate past is the High Priestess. There could have been silence between you and somebody for a while. Sometimes the High Priestess represents silence. It also represents like our intuition, a need for to really trust our intuition. And maybe that's what's kind of, you've been doing. You've been following your intuition, and you're very intuitive right now too, by the way. So it's like you really need to, pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, And, perhaps if it's saying like, something is off, or, or something feels right, then it's like, you're going to know which way you need to go based on how you feel inside. And it's like you could have been doing a lot of introspection as well, like a lot of soul searching, going within, The immediate future, the Five of Cups, this could be you or your person, but it's like crying over spilled milk, crying over spilled milk. Like there was probably a situation in the past, and maybe this is someone that you've dealt with in the past, like some sort of truth comes out. There was silence between you guys. It's been kind of a long time coming for things to really come to fruition. And like you intuitively knew something was off even. But these three cups that are spilled can, be like, like Three of Cups, basically. It can be like a failed reconciliation, or it can be like a third party energy. It's like being upset of that, like, and focusing on that. Focusing on the fact that you haven't reconciled, or focusing on the fact that you haven't come together, or focusing on the fact that, this person cheated on you, or let you down, or you've been burnt by somebody, whatever. And it's not seeing the Two of Cups that is behind you, right? And the Two of Cups is like, it's reciprocal energy, it's twin flame, soulmate. So it's like, if you would take your focus off of the shit that's went wrong, the letdowns, the shit that's happened in the past. This is a need to, like, you see, like, there's water going under the bridge, let it be water under the bridge, right? There's a need to let things be water under the bridge and focus on, the fact that things are reciprocal now, or there's a chance for things to be reciprocal now, It's like, you finally are coming to a place where someone's going to, match your energy. So don't be hung up on the past and, like, the hurt, the loss, the betrayals that you've had then. Even if it's the same person, like, there's a need to forgive if you want to move forward, And it could have been some heavy truths that came out, and maybe it was like these heavy truths came out, and now you're starting with someone totally different because the person you were dealing with was a cheater or a liar or whatever. Don't allow what other people have done, to keep you from, experiencing something beautiful with someone new. What you don't see coming is the Star card. This is Aquarian energy, so this is your energy right here. You know, the Star card, it could be like, you know, being in the public eye. You know, so it's like you or your person could be like a fucking tarot reader or YouTuber or, you know, just someone that deals with the public. There could be a lot of attention on you guys, you know. You know, this person could even like kind of see you as that too, as like, you know, as like a star, you know, like a celebrity. They feel like you remind them of somebody like that. It's like you got like a lot of beautiful energy, you know, or you see this person as that. It's almost like, you know, this bigger than life type of thing, someone that shines really bright. And it's like having a whole lot to give to the Star. You know, you see they're like pouring water, you know. It's like they have so much to give. They can, like, you know, give to everyone, you know. It also represents dreams too. So it's like, you know, the Star card represents like something we've dreamed of or we've yearned for, you know, like long-term commitments as well, you know. So it's like not seeing, you know, not really expecting it, and I guess that's usually when it hits you, right? It's like when you're not expecting it, but it's like a long-term commitment, you know. And it's like the type of commitment that you've dreamed of, or this person seeing you as someone that they have dreamed of, or the type of commitment they have dreamed of. You could also be dreaming a lot too, so like pay attention to your dreams as well. You know, with the High Priestess and the Star card, you know, it's like you could be very intuitive right now and like having dreams about, you know, the person from your past or the person you're dealing with. And I feel like they see you as someone worth investing in, or you see this situation as something worth investing in. You know, for some of you guys, like the people in the past you dealt with, like you invested and you didn't get a return, you know, and that's kind of got you like apprehensive. Like investing, not getting the return that you expected to get or wanted to get. But it's also like being willing to invest. You know, it's like someone seeing you as a person that's worth putting in the time, the energy, the effort, you know. Or you know, meeting someone that's finally like worth doing that. Like they're worth sowing into, because you're going to reap, you know, a good reward from this. The Devil, Capricorn energy. You could have been dealing with someone with addictions. Like this could be substance abuse problems, drinking problems. It could also be like sex addiction. You know, it could just be like really fucking toxic energy too, where someone's like just really toxic and clingy and codependent, and yeah. You guys could have had like the connection could have been very much so sex based too. Yeah. Or maybe it's come out, you know, that this person was like, you know, had addictions and shit and they weren't honest with you. You know, that could also be it. Or it could be you, you know. But someone was overindulgent, you know. The Hangman. The Hangman in reverse. It's like no longer waiting around on something. No longer waiting around on someone. You know, like, or maybe it was like you were like, some of you guys could have waited on someone to get their shit together. Like, could have waited on them to overcome some sort of hurdle in their life, whether that's, you know, addictions, you know, drugs, drinking, sex addiction, you know, codependency, toxic behavior, whatever. You know, it's like you mourned and suffered a lot as a result of this, you know. But it's like your intuition has told you, like, this is something you need to move away from, something you need to move forward from, because you were investing in it and you weren't getting the return, you know. And it's like you waited for a long time for stability to come into your life, but it's like you finally need to really see things clearly and be honest with yourself to have a new start, to have a new beginning that you really desire, And it's like also be willing to cut things off that you need to cut off to have a new start as well. And it's like you dream of having a really abundant, loving, long-term connection, and being the star in someone's life, being the object of their affection, being the object of their desire, and not having to compete with drugs or alcohol or other people or whatever, So it's like you're no longer waiting around, for some sort of success with a particular connection. It's like you're moving on now. Yeah, and this is the 1111 card here, which, this is, like I said, this is the portal card too. It's like moving on to a new stable beginning. 4 represents stability. The wands represent action. And this is like divine counterparts here. You see here, it's like balance, it's a stable commitment. It's opportunity. It's the universe opening things up for you. New beginnings, new starts that are taking you in a direction that you really want to go to, towards your happiness. Towards your happiness. And there's a need for patience, temperance here with the Sagittarius energy. This represents like trusting the divine, trusting that spirit is at work here, that there's higher powers at work, and that even though it may hurt to like release people, or even though like you may have been through a lot, and it's like sometimes it's hard to be alone, sometimes it's hard to have our heart broke, like whatever you've been through. It's like it's hard to see through the fog sometimes. Like, and see how this situation is ultimately going to work for my good type shit. But it will. It will. There's a need to be patient and to trust God, trust the divine, because there are powers at work that, maybe you're not even aware of. And the moon. I feel like the things that have been hidden are going to come to the light. Things that have been hidden are going to come to the light. And it's like, this could be you kind of hiding how you feel about something. Some of you guys have not like really wanted to let loose and like say how you truly feel about something. And it's like how much it hurts you, or how much it turns you off, or how much you just don't want to fucking deal with it, or how you want to be with someone else, you want to start something new. This could also represent fucking deception, someone hiding shit, lying, being deceptive and sneaky, emotionally manipulative. It can also represent like truths, that were hidden, things that were once hidden, now coming out, getting clarity, something that was, you didn't see, or you didn't know about, you're now knowing, you're now seeing, you're now becoming aware of something, and it's going to change the way you feel about a situation. Holy Spirit, what sign do we have coming in for Aquarius? What sign do we have coming in for Aquarius? Holy Spirit, what sign do we have coming in for Aquarius? What signs we have coming in for you, and then we'll go to Leo. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like wherever you're watching from. Make sure to share, this video wherever you're watching from. Comment. Let me know what sign you would like to see next. Donate to the channel, PayPal, Cash App, Facebook Messenger. Book a personal reading all weekend, discount $35, or you can get a live mini read right now, donate $20. So, and join us on Patreon, or donate and support in the month of February to get access to our uncensored podcast on Sundays. We got our private playlist and like shit, there's so much good stuff there now, so it's definitely worth it. And if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, text 513-393-2396 or email therealbestdampodcast@gmail.com. Or if you donated in February and you need your links to the playlist and content, you can text that number or email too, if you're not on Patreon. All right, Leo. Okay, Leo. See what we have here for Leo. Okay. Let's start here. Wow, damn, that was 100% legit as fuck. Hey, I'm glad. I really I put a lot of work into the tarot shit. Like, I learned how to read for years before I would do videos on the shit. But I built my base on conspiracies, and it's like, it's really shocking that, people that are supposed to be so woke and so aware are the most judgmental fucks you will ever find. They're worse than people that are totally asleep and indoctrinated. They're like, oh, you're doing an occult book, or you're doing a tarot reading. It's like, it's crazy, man. I feel like I need to just start new channels all the way over. All right. Leo, your overall energy is the Ten of Wands. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of burdens. Yes, we are gods. Dealing with a lot of burdens. Or felt really burdened, when it comes to your love life. And this also represents, like, not giving up. You could have been dealing with things that were incredibly taxing, stressful to you. This could be a stressful time for you, but it's like you're not willing to give up. It's like you're, it's like you're willing to hold the load, and you're willing to move forward. Yeah, Virgo. Okay, I'll do Virgo next. We'll do Virgo next. Taffy. Taffy. So it's like, despite there being, a heavy burden on you, or like a heavy weight on you in your life, it's like you really have been pressing forward, moving forward. The challenge is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords represents, like, a truth. And we're seeing, like, some common themes here with the different signs. I think it's really cool, actually. It's like, that's how like, collectively, like, based on the astrology, like, where we're at, because you'll see, like, certain themes with certain signs, because astrologically we're going through different things right now. So different signs are going to play into the astrology in different ways. And there is a need for, like a truth, or to either be spoken, or like, something to be cut off. Whatever is creating this burden. I feel like are you burdened? Are you burdened because there's someone, like, you don't want to be with? Like, that's weird. It's like, maybe there's someone, like, you're tired of, like, carrying the weight, or you're not really fulfilled, or you're not really happy. It's like, when you met this person, it was like, it was good for a time, or like where you was at that time. You were like at a low place, and they're like a good person. This is not going to be everybody's story. But it's like, there's like a need now to kind of like cut it off, because, or be honest about, it's like, this is really weighing you down, Yeah. The Four of Swords in the immediate past. This could be somebody that's like, this could be somebody that's, literally like deciding to take a break, step back from something, or somebody that's been blocked. Some of you guys could have blocked somebody, or someone could have blocked you. that could be the burden. Like someone, for some of you guys, it's like someone blocked your ass, and it's stressing you the fuck out. It's like you just want to speak your truth so you can have a new start, or vice versa. For others of you, you're just tired. It's like you want to take a break, It's like you want to step the fuck back and like, because it's weighing you down, it's taxing you, and it's like you want to speak up, you want to cut it off, but you don't know how. The immediate future, we do have the Eight of Wands, which, this is something swiftly happening. It's kind of like out of nowhere. I feel like things are going to change suddenly, very suddenly for you, Leo, unexpectedly. There's going to be some sort of action that's taken that's going to, boom, it's going to get you this opening, whether, you or the person blocked you, it's going to give you this opportunity, to maybe speak up or to communicate. For others of you, like, that are feeling, like, weighed down by a connection, it's like, you're going to get your chance, to change things, to change your situation. What you don't see with the Chariot, this is Cancerian energy, and we see a lot of this, Like, I feel like someone could come in, someone that's, at a distance, there's distance between you. Someone that's going to kind of, like, level you up, or you see it as a level up, in your love life. Like I said, you could have, like, met somebody when you were at, like, a low point and they were good for the time, but they're no longer, you know what I mean? I know I'm not the only person in fucking life who's done that shit, where they're like, confidence is low, just went through a hard breakup or some shit like that, and it's like you get with somebody and they weren't right for you, but you're like, fuck it, I can learn to love them, and it's better than being alone, and then after time, when you finally, like, regain who you are, your strength, your confidence and shit, you're like, yeah, this isn't working for me. I'm not attracted, or I'm not happy, I'm not fulfilled, or, this is, I knew better before I started this, It could be like, a desire to create balance, a desire to, like, really level up, You could talk to somebody that's at a distance, a long distance relationship. The Three of Pentacles, your focus, I feel like, it's like your focus is on taking something to a different level, or changing the level of something. So, like, for some of you guys, it's like you're sick of being fucking criticized. You're sick of being critiqued. Or it's like you're sick of someone depending on you, being codependent, too codependent. For others of you, like, this person, I feel like maybe they pushed for, it's like they don't, they're like, oh, I want to be exclusive, or I want to get married, or I want to have kids, or, like, they're pushing, and you're not even happy in the fucking spot you're in, let alone want to take it to, up a notch. I feel like there is this really big desire to, like, focus on work. Maybe you're even burying yourself in work and, like, speaking truth and, like, changing the situation. Like, saying, okay, maybe we need to see other people, or, The Magician. I feel like you are manifesting somebody new. And somebody's actually actively trying to manifest you as well. And if you're dealing with someone, not that person, someone else. This is Gemini energy. This is, someone that's actually, they see you as a good catch. They see you as, like, kind of having it all together. They see you as, really beautiful or handsome, fiery. They like what you bring. They like your energy. And they're trying to manifest a connection with you. Or you're trying to manifest a new connection. The Queen of Swords, it's like, I feel like you're open to communicate, but it's like, if, the Queen of Swords, she's got the sword here, and she's got her hand out, so she's like, approach, right? Like, I'll talk to you, but if you lie to me, if you bullshit me, if you say something I'm not trying to hear, then it's off with your head, Like, and that's kind of like where you are right now. It's like, you're open to communicate, you're open to talk about something, or talk to someone, maybe someone that you were dealing with or whatever, but it's like, you're done tolerating certain shit, and it's like, you're ready to, to cut things off if you're not gonna get what it is you really want. It's like, and some of you guys are really, like, you're yearning for open communication, good communication in a relationship too. And it's like you're open to talking to new people, or you are talking to new people right now. Like maybe one of the people you're talking to, you're trying to manifest a connection with, but there's a need to move away from choppy waters, with the Six of Swords. It's like you need to move towards, something more calm. It's like right now there could be a lot of turbulence in your love life, or a lot of emotional turbulence, and you need to be in a situation that brings you peace. You need to be with someone that brings you peace. Like, sometimes, like, we get bored, if we don't have fucking action all the time. And it's like, I feel like this is saying the type of person that you're going to meet is going to bring you a lot of peace. They're going to steer you through, the choppy waters. They're going to steer you through the rough times. Whether you're going through a breakup or, whatever, heartbreak, or like learning to love again, like they're gonna guide you through all that. Damn. You've dealt with people that are just willing to like fucking win at all costs. I feel like, and it's just somebody like playing the victim, gossiping, bad mouthing, like. Maybe the person that you're moving away from, or the person you're breaking up with, that's what they've done. Like, they've just badmouthed you, they gossiped about you, they're like, I'm the victim, it's their fault. Or maybe you just dealt with a lot of fucking liars, a lot of liars, sneaky ass motherfuckers, that are willing to win at all costs. It's like they're willing to do whatever, say whatever, just to get what they want, or to get their way. Yeah, it's like when you're trying to find balance, you're going to have choices. There's going to be a choice between two. In one hand, you're going to have a person that I do feel like is not very honest. I do feel like will burden you big time if they're not already burdening you. Will bring you burdens. They're going to want to press you for commitments and stuff that maybe you're not even ready for, or that you don't even truly fucking desire. This could be somebody that you've dealt with in the past, that you've blocked, or they've blocked you. There's been like a stoppage in communication even. And some of you guys, like I said, you're open to talk or communicate, but it's like you're wanting honesty, you're wanting clarity in a situation, you're wanting to move away, from the, to calmer waters. You're wanting to level up in life and find balance when it comes to love and relationship, and you're manifesting, something that's going to bring you happiness, a new beginning, it's honest. Someone that's honest, loyal, And it's like you could be going back and forth on like whether or not to end a situation. There you go, right? I've disassociated from my emotions. It's a huge tower moment. Right. I mean, well, and this is like going back and forth. This is like trying to find balance for one, but this is also, it's juggling a decision. You could have two people. You could be forced with like deciding on someone from the past or someone new. Or like staying with someone or leaving. It's going to be different for each one of you because this is a general reading. So it's like going to be up to you. I feel like Spirit is saying like, the choice that you make needs to be the choice that brings you peace. The choice that doesn't stress you or fucking put a big weight on your shoulders that you don't necessarily need to carry around. Holy Spirit, who's coming in for Leo? Let's check the sign. What sign's coming in for Leo? Do Virgo next. Holy Spirit, who's coming in for Leo? What sign's coming in for Leo? Okay. Cancer. Cancer, we got Cancer energy. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer. Gemini. Gemini energy. Do one more. And Virgo. Yeah, Virgo energy. Cancer, Gemini, and Virgo. You guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Gemini, or Virgo. Speaking of Virgo, let's go to Virgo next. Let's go to Virgo, see who's coming in for Virgo. Oh, guys, let me straighten these cards up here. Like, it blows my mind too how I can do like the daily reads and get like thousands and thousands of views, and then like, do the lives and shit. And it's like hardly nobody watches the lives. So it's weird. It's weird. Okay. Okay, Virgo. I guess we got them straight enough. All right. All right, Holy Spirit, who's coming in for Virgo? Who's coming in for Virgo? Holy Spirit, 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 who's coming in for Virgo? All right, here we go, Virgo. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting, Virgo. All right. We have the overall energy of the Eight of Pentacles. Overall energy of the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like Virgo, you're like really focused on your work right now. Some of you guys are not even fucking paying attention to love. Sad but true, right? A lot of you guys are, I'm going to say it's like, you want love, but it's like you want to make sure like your money is right, you know, before you like go hopping into a relationship or, you know. Yeah. You know, you're dealing with burdens, you know, and I do feel like these are financial burdens, Virgo. And I feel like also too, it's like maybe you haven't, you know, had the best of luck when it comes to love, you know, and it's like refusing to give up. It's like you're not going to give up on love, but you know now, like in order to really attract what you want and what you feel you deserve, that you have to be the equivalent to what you're trying to attract, Virgo, if that makes sense. Like, so it's like, let's say hypothetically, I want somebody that's, you know, fucking business owner or, you know, really successful, financially stable, you know, someone that's in good shape, you know, someone that is emotionally available and not all fucked up, you know, and screwy in their head and in their heart, you know. Well, in order for me to have that, you know, I need to work on me. You know, I need to make sure like I'm financially stable. I need to make sure like I'm emotionally available. Like I've dealt with my trauma, my wounds, and I've gotten closure with people from the past. And, you know, I don't have no, you know, old exes or, you know, energy like that hanging on either, you know. And I'm in a position, you know, that the same type of position, like I want the person, you know, that I see myself with to be in. And I feel like that's what Virgo is actually doing right now. And it's probably quite, you know, it's quite the burden. It's like, you know, especially if you're not doing well financially, it's like, you know, you're feeling like because of finances, it's like, you know, you really can't offer somebody what you really want to, you know, and it's like, but you're not giving up on love. You're not giving up just because you've been dealt like a rough hand when it comes to love, you know, but it's like, you know, you're going to keep pushing forward, but you're definitely focusing on your money. You're definitely working on yourself right now. Page of Pentacles. I feel like somebody has like definitely had their eye on you. They see you as incredibly intelligent. You know, someone that's smart, clever, thoughtful. There's someone, you know, they hold you in high regard. They may even put you on a pedestal a little bit. You know. It's like when they think of you, it's like you know, they may even be like strategizing or studying how to approach you. You know, like, well, you know, Virgo likes this, so I'm going to message them about, you know, this, you know, that way I can start a conversation. Or Virgo goes to this place, so I'm going to go hang out at this place, that way, you know, we can talk. Which I think is cool. It's interesting. It's like somebody putting you on a pedestal, and it's like they really want to get to know you. You know, they really want to get to know you. The immediate future, we have Leo energy, the Strength card. And I feel like this is you really being determined, you know, to have what you truly desire, what you feel like you deserve in life and in love. It's like not giving up, and it's like needing to have courage too. And it takes courage, guys. It really does. Like when it comes to love, it takes courage to be vulnerable. It takes courage to put yourself out there. It takes courage to try. Especially if you've been hurt. Especially if you don't feel like you're on top of your game because you don't have your money right, or, especially if you feel like you're still a work in progress. It's like, but I feel like your person sees you as someone that's really strong. Really strong. It's like you bring a lot to the table. You have this inner strength. They probably don't even know how the fuck you do it. Maybe that's why they put you on a pedestal. It's like they've seen you overcome so much shit. They're like, damn, how the fuck do they, how are they so hard to kill? How do they keep getting back up? How do they keep overcoming? Do you have happiness coming? And this is something worth defending, something worth protecting. This is someone that wants to kind of protect you. It's like they've seen that you've been done dirty. They've seen that you've been betrayed, and they've seen that other people haven't really appreciated, nor have they taken care of your heart. And they want to. It's like they're kind of like, over my dead body, will you get to my Virgo? Like, Virgo makes me happy. It's like, I'm not going anywhere. Some of you guys could even try to like push people away, a little bit. Or, it's like not feeling totally confident. So you're like telling them all the bad stuff about yourself. You're like, yeah, well, I'm kind of broke right now, or I'm not in the best shape. It's like, they're like, I don't care. You made me happy. I see myself being happy with you. Like, I'm not going anywhere. We could be happy together. Like, I'm staying put. And I'm protecting this. I'm defending this. I'm making my stand. I'm taking a stand. As you're sitting here focused on stability, you're like trying to hold on to what you have, which is like the lack mentality. So we need to kind of work on that, Virgo. Like getting out of that lack mentality and stop trying to like cling to the shit you do have, and like understand like you are abundance. You are abundance. And I understand wanting to like work hard and build a foundation and stability before you have the love. That makes perfect sense to me. Like, I'm not knocking that. It's a good strategy, honestly. But it's like also you can't be all closed off too. Like, that's not going to keep you from getting hurt. It's just going to keep you from ever getting love. Love is vulnerable, so it's like there is a need to really like be willing to open up. That's how you build a foundation too, like with somebody. Like I know your focus may be elsewhere, but it's like maybe your focus needs to be on this person. Because they see you, they're focused on you. They see happiness with you. They're willing to put in the work for you, the time, the effort, the energy for you. It's like you're kind of sitting here all closed off, just like worried about what you have and what you don't have and how you are or aren't good enough. It's crazy. And I feel like it's because you've been on the short end of the stick. It's like you've had people, perhaps because you didn't make as much money as them, or, there was imbalance in relationships in the past and you felt like you got breadcrumbed because of that. So I can see where you're coming from, at least with that. But you got to understand, don't become your abuser, Virgo. Please don't do that. The lack mindset is one of the hardest things for me to overcome. Absolutely, I agree. Me too. Me too. It really is a challenge for me as well. But it's like, don't become your abuser, Virgo. It's like if somebody breadcrumbed you or, like didn't really give to a situation, and maybe it was because the same thing. They were like insecure of like what they did or didn't have, or wasn't confident within themselves, or they had been hurt and they were trying to protect themselves, protect their heart. Like, you could end up making this person feel like that. So don't become your abuser, Virgo. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's like, don't be and a lot of times that happens. I swear to God, it's so weird. Like, I'll give you an example. I was talking to this girl, just, she was with a fucking just straight up loser. I mean, this dude fucking bangs her fucking friend, all kinds of shitty stuff, dude, like done her really wrong. Really wrong. And it's like, because like, sometimes people will identify that as love, like being treated like shit. Like, I started noticing this person like trying to treat me like shit and then calling it love. I'm like, whoa, like you're turning into the person that done you dirty, but now you're trying to do it to someone else, or like playing games because they play games. It's like, it's a lot easier than, what you would think for that to happen. So it's like, don't become your abuser. Like, there's judgment being called in a situation too. It's like, and judgment too in love is a good thing. It really is. Like, judgment in love is like, it's like needing to make a judgment call. It's like you have enough information about a person or about a situation to know now. So it's like, trust your intuition. Like, if somebody's really there for you or really in it for you. And I feel like you finally got that, or you're about to. Some of you are about to. It's like you're finally going to have that person like that likes you for you, that sees you as the prize, that wants to give you the world, that wants to make you happy. And it's like, maybe you've been on the other end of that so much you don't even know how to fucking act now that you have somebody trying to do it for you. So it's like, you need to make a decision to really push forward and like choose the people that are choosing you, and stop choosing people that only choose their fucking selves all the time, or someone else. Who wants to be someone's second or third option, or who wants to be that person that you fucking call and fuck with when you're not doing anything else, when you got nothing better going on. It's like, I swear, I've dealt with people that are older than me that act so immature and childish and play games, and but they'll swear up and down to you that they're like good people and like wife material, but they do nothing to carry themselves that way. So it's like, I feel like, there's a need to like make judgment on those type of things. It's like, when you see the red flags, you see them. Stop fooling with it. Like, when they show you who they are, believe them the first time. The outcome is a King of Wands. And I love this. So this is like, this is something really passionate. This is all of the passion right here. But it's like, it's not like the Page of Wands where it's in and out, and fucking really immature and arrogant. Like, this is a mature version of that. It's like, it's like taking action, passion, intensity, deep connection. It's like having fun, enjoying yourself, doing things together. It's like you're really going to have a beautiful experience. And it's like, I feel like there's going to be a deep sexual connection with this person as well. They're going to be willing to take all the steps necessary to make things happen. And, they're still going to be mature enough. So it's like, there's going to be the right balance of like fun and, and a good time. But it's not going to be like in a way that's all they want. It's like, they want to have a good time, yeah, but with you, not with everybody. They're not for the streets, so to speak. So let's see what signs Virgo is dealing with. Holy Spirit, what signs are Virgo dealing with? And anybody have any ideas on what sign to do next? What do we have next? Gemini, Taurus. What I've been noticing through my own case studies is that some really admire their abusers, certain aspects of their abusers. Fuck yeah. And it's so true. I'm telling you, like, I've seen people so goddamn stupid, they'll like sit and make excuses for someone cheating on them, or make excuses for someone treating them like shit. It's like, God, dude. It's like, it's pathetic is what it is. It's like, you know. Scorpios. Okay, we'll do Scorpio. Sounds good. Scorpio, Gemini, and trying to think. Scorpio, Gemini. Who else do we have? Capricorn. Alright. Alright. Hermit card. So Virgo, you could be dealing with another Virgo. King of Cups, you could be dealing with a Pisces. I've never been married. My mom went through 3 failed marriages. May have a fear of commitment. Scorpio. So Virgo, Pisces, and Scorpio. That sounds about right for a Virgo too, doesn't it? Another Virgo, Pisces, and Scorpio. Virgo. That's who you could be dealing with. You have a fear of commitment. I feel like people who have a fear of commitment, it's like because they're like afraid of like getting hurt, or afraid of being left or abandoned, or shit like that usually. Or it's like they just like afraid of not having options, or not having freedom. There's all kinds of reasons of why someone can be afraid of having commitment. All right, we're gonna do Scorpio next. Holy Spirit, Scorpio. Holy Spirit, Scorpio. Who's coming in for Scorpio? Okay. All right. I got Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, I think. All right. Scorpio. I have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, it's like it's a love offer, but it's like nothing super serious, Like the Knight of Cups is like, it's dating, It's like it's an emotional offer, but some people see the Knight of Cups as like a wishy-washy type of energy, nothing too deep, I feel like it's like to me the Knight of Cups represents like because it's a knight. it's like a new commitment. You know, it's like dating someone, you know, shit like that. It's like nothing real serious yet. In the challenge, we have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be challenged to take something to another level. You know, you or your person is like not going to want to just, you know, date and like keep it casual. You know, somebody's going to want to like up the level of commitment, like take it to a higher level, take it to a new place. Some of you guys, it could be because you end up getting pregnant. Or there is pregnancy. They could propose to you. Or you could want marriage. Like it could be, you know, like deciding to take something like from just, you know, dating to like being exclusive or moving in together. Or, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. Well, I feel like it's because like you've made this person happy, or you know they see you as their happiness. You know, with the Nine of Cups, it's like staying put. It's like they're like, okay, I'm good. Like this is where I want to be. You know, this is who I want to be with. You know, this could be you or them. You know, it's like seeing. It's like seeing something, you know, and could even be being stubborn when it comes to it too. It's like, you know, it's like being a little bit stubborn when it comes to your happiness. You know. So kind of be careful if you're hinging your happiness on like being with another person or something like that. That would not be a good thing. Or, you know, the person you're with could be hinging their happiness on being with you. That would not be a good thing. The immediate future, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles kind of speaks to like being left out in the cold. You know, feeling left out in the cold. So I feel like you're like overcoming, you know, feeling like abandoned, or, you know, kind of like feeling like the odd man out, or feeling left out in the cold. Like, you know, it's like finally like healing from something because you know someone is wanting to commit to you. It's like you're no longer feeling like, you know, and maybe in the past that's kind of what it, you know, has happened to you. It's like people didn't want to commit, or people chose others over you, or, you know, they didn't reciprocate your energy, they didn't match your energy, they didn't match your vibe, and it kind of like left you feeling like that, like, you know, like left out in the cold, disappointed, you know, hurt, let down. It's like you're healing from that. You know, you're overcoming those wounds. What you don't see coming is a Ten of Cups. There's like a real serious commitment here. You know, we go from the 9 to the 10. You know, this is marriage. You know, this is marriage. This could be like you guys moving in together. It's like maybe it's even unexpected. You know, there is a challenge here, so it's like going from like casual, and there will be an offer, you know, of like, you make me happy, we should get married. You make me happy, we should have a baby. You make me happy, we should be exclusive, whatever. And I feel like there's going to be like a real commitment here that's going to lead to like long-term happiness. Like lots of fulfillment. It's going to like, you know, check a lot of the boxes in your life. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, with the Hierophant energy. You could be like a really spiritual person, or your person could be like a spiritual teacher, or, you know, very spiritual. You can meet them at church, you know, or some shit like that, or a spiritual group or whatever. But this represents like a traditional commitment. It represents marriage. I have 2 cards for marriage here, and like a proposal card. It's really crazy. Seriously, it's like a traditional commitment, It's like that's what you're focused on. It's like having this commitment. Like some of you guys, if you're not with somebody, it's like dating for marriage and not dating to date, It's like you're willing to start slow, or willing to start at a lower level of commitment, but ultimately, like you're challenging yourself to find like your person, your partner, like your long-term partner. It's like and I feel like your person, maybe there's someone you dealt with in the past that could even be like looking back, at what you guys had, how happy you made them, or vice versa. This could be you now because of like you have overcome some of these things, being able to look back and see the lessons too in life, like see where, how they were valuable and how they help you overcome. And it's like, through those lessons, it's allowed you to take actions that have finally put you in alignment. I feel like right now you're really in alignment, for the type of commitment you really want, or for the type of relationship you really want. You're no longer you're not stuck on the past. You've healed the past to where you can actually look back at it and laugh, or look back at it and see the lesson, see the experience. You're no longer feeling like left out in the cold. You're now seeing like others see your value and your worth. It was because you didn't see it before. That's why people didn't treat you that way. It's like you're now moving towards like a real commitment, real happiness, whether it's marriage, children, whatever. It's like that's a challenge, because this is something that's worth fighting for, something that's worth protecting, that's coming into your life, something that's going to bring you happiness. And it's like whether it starts off as like just dating, having fun, something casual or not, it's like I feel like it's going to develop really fast, and it's going to be on your mind, really soon, like to have a commitment, to have marriage. It's like you're going to know, and things are going to line up just perfectly to where I feel like this is going to, happen a lot sooner than what you think. Yeah, it's justice. This is like the divine is like balancing things out. Like you got a lot of good karma. You went through a lot of shit. You've had a lot of people do you shitty, This is a relationship that is equal, give and take. It's balanced. You guys balance each other. You bring balance into your life. This is Libra. Some of you guys could be dealing with Libra. Taurus, Libra. It's like some of you guys could need to get divorced first. That too. This could be somebody, could be like legal trouble of some sort, like maybe they're in jail, or I don't know, or you met them right after they got out of jail, or something like that for a few of you. Yeah, it's like you're finally healing from this shit, like the third party scenarios, the heartbreaks. It's like, like I said, like you can look back now and see where there were like real lessons learned, and it's like I feel like you wouldn't even change anything, about your past. It's like you're now you're seeing things clear. You have clarity. You're able to be honest with yourself, and you're able to speak up to what you truly want and what you need, and communicate in a relationship. I feel like this relationship's going to have very good communication. It's like, and you cut off shit that doesn't serve you. You don't continue to, keep fucking with it. It's like, and let me just say too, there could be one or two of you that are a little hung up on the past. This is just a side story. That are a little hung up on the past, and maybe even a little heartbroken over the past. you know, it was somebody like you really wanted to be with or whatever, I would say be careful. You know, be careful like that you're not wasting other people's time or hurting others because you were hurt. Um, like, for example, you know, sometimes people, you know, they get out there in the dating world, and because they're still stuck on someone else or dealing with someone else that doesn't really that won't commit to them, they will make it appear as if they're available, right? Like they're single, they're available, they'll talk to people and all that, but you know, they'll just really waste their time. You know what I mean? Spin their wheels, because what they're actually wanting is the person that doesn't want them, you know? So be careful of that. Like, don't let that be what you're doing, you know? Like, this is, and that's not everybody, that's just a couple people. But I do see that, you know, there is like a couple people that really need to cut something off in the past. It's like a person that probably don't even really want you. You know? They abandoned you, they cheated on you, whatever. Just casual, just sex, you know, nothing serious. Like you wanted more than what they wanted. It's like now, you know, you can find yourself hurting others because you're wasting their time. You know, it's like you're making yourself appear as if you're available. You're making, but you're not. You know, it's like that's really fucked up if you are doing that. And don't use other people to boost your ego. You know, and some people are bad for that. You know, that's only a few people. You know, for the most part, it's the other story. But I mean, I do want to put that out there. That could be bad karma for you. You know, and it makes people question your character too. Like I swear, like if I deal with people like dating and stuff, and they give me the runaround, or you know, I feel like they're distracted or invested somewhere else, but they, you know, continue to convey that they're not, but it's obvious they are because, you know, we don't hang out or don't go on dates or whatever. It's like I question that person's character. You know, it's like it's a lack of character, it's a lack of integrity, you know, when you do that. You know, when you waste other people's time or try to make yourself appear as if you're available and single when you're not. You know, or try to make yourself appear as if you're healed and emotionally available when you're not. You know, or try to make yourself appear as if you're interested when you're not, because you want somebody to chase you, or you want somebody to tell you how handsome or how pretty you are, or just it's weird as fuck. It's pathetic. So don't do that. Yeah. Star card. I feel like the person that, you know, you're going to end up with, you know, they could be someone in the public, a public figure in the spotlight. It could be a tarot reader. They could be a content creator. They could just be somebody, you know, with a public job. You know, this is like somebody who's got like a lot of emotion to give, a lot of love to give. I feel like this would be a dream come true for you too. It's like that's how you'll overcome the heartbreak and stuff. It's like by, you know, it's a long-term commitment. You know, where somebody's willing to pour their heart out for you. Somebody's willing to pour their emotions out for you. All right, let's see what signs are coming in. What signs are coming in for Scorpio? Let's get what signs are coming in for Scorpio. Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn. What signs are coming in for Scorpio? Let's see what we have here. Aries. What are we doing with the Aries? I'm seeing a lot of cards of like a Leo. I don't really like. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I feel like there's some Scorpios out there that really are on some fuck shit. Like, there's some that have been done really wrong and like are recovering and like moving towards something better. But there are also a few out there that are really just not good people. And like when it comes to love, they're not doing people right, you know. It's like all about their ego and like trying to make themselves feel good or desired. It's weird. The Lover, Gemini. So what do we have? We had Gemini, Aries, and Leo. Gemini, Aries, and Leo. All right. Let's go to the next sign. Let's do Taurus. Taurus, Holy Spirit. Who do you have coming in for Taurus? And I don't usually pick up on that shit either, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit and act like I don't see it if I do. And I'll be honest with you, Scorpio is like one of my least favorite signs. I mean, I like some Scorpios. You know, one of my sons is a Scorpio. Virgo and Scorpio are a lot alike in some ways, but, you know, they're one of my least favorite signs. Like, as far as like dating and shit. I do a lot better with like Pisces and Aries sometimes. Taurus. Alright. And I'd love to see people in the comment section. We're not all that bad. Yeah, some of you guys are. Not all of you, yeah. There's some good ones out there, like any sign. But I was just picking up on some fuck shit, man. I don't like fuck boys and fuck girls that, like, you know, grown-ass men and women, like, you know, that still behave like straight-up fucking children. You know, it's like anybody that's weak and desperate and pathetic enough to, like, harm others to make themselves feel better or look better, like, you know, like one of those people that like shit on people on purpose because they love to have someone chasing them so they can walk around and say, look, this bitch is on my dick, you know, like, look, she's blowing me up, or this dude won't leave me alone, I had to block him, you know what I mean, like shit like that. It's like, that is pathetic. You know, it's like they do it on purpose. They play games with people on purpose. Because it's like all about their ego and they're trying to like make themselves look like everybody wants them. It's like, if you were really that desired, you wouldn't have to do that shit. People would actually just want you, you know. You know, but it's like, I hate bad character and no integrity, you know, when it comes to love and like treating other people. I've had some of the worst people in my life, like seriously. I've dealt with some bad people. People that literally, you know, have a person they're cheating with, like, while you're on the phone with them, sitting right next to them type shit. Like, bad, shitty sacks of shit. Some do have snakes in their head for real. Right, right. Alright, Taurus, let's see what we have here. I would love to know too, like, what sign do you feel you're most compatible with? I'd like to see that in the comment section. Tell me what sign you're most compatible with, and then tell me the sign that you're least compatible with. And I'd like to hear, like, what's the worst thing someone, you know, has done to you? What's the worst thing another sign has done to you, like in dating or love, or, you know, I'd like to hear some of that stuff if anybody wants to share. Alright, here we go. I'm always interested. I'm always interested in hearing you think some Virgos are harder on their sleeves. I think I'm compatible with Scorpio. My least compatible is Aquarius. Okay, gotcha. All right, Taurus. You're meeting somebody for show. This could be twin flame, soulmate energy. There could be a lot of mirroring going on with this person too. Like you guys are like mirroring each other. This is really reciprocal too. It's like someone willing to invest as much as you invest. Someone willing to give as much as you give. Someone willing to love as much as you love. Weird. Is this someone you blocked? Is this someone you blocked or you took a break from? Do you already know this person? Interesting. So I wonder if this is like someone that you like see as a twin flame or a divine counterpart. Maybe y'all fell out or something. Ended up blocking, you blocked them or they blocked you. Or you decided to take a break. Yeah, this was someone you were definitely committed to. We have more Taurus energy here, but this is like a traditional commitment. You could have like been married, in a serious relationship or lived together or whatever. This is somebody you was definitely connected to. You guys are doing a lot of mirroring with one another. I see this person or you taking some sort of action to like straighten shit out. Like whether there's like a misunderstanding or, things kind of fell apart. It's like one of you taking an action like straighten things out. Like get things back in order. Put things back the way they used to be or they need to be, the way you want them. Wow. But you don't see Ace of Wands. There's that big dick energy right there. I feel like there's a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. Is this really unexpected? It's like somebody you were definitely committed to in the past. Someone that you've seen as like a twin flame or whatever. Someone that literally you guys mirror each other like a lot. And someone that you have blocked or they have blocked you or you decided to take a break from or they took a break from you. And there's a new start, a new passionate beginning in love. And this is an opportunity for a new passionate beginning in love. It's like what you don't see. Maybe you don't realize, like, that you could have this with this person, or they don't realize that they could have this with you. But there's a need to take some sort of action here. I feel like you got to move forward or move towards them for this to happen, or communicate, or, And once you do, it's like things will literally align perfectly. You've been very like emotionally reserved, almost like keeping to yourself, but you have like a lot of love for this person. They have a lot of love for you, and I feel like, they probably have been reserved as well. Maybe they haven't, been, letting you know how they feel, or you haven't let them know, like, there's been no communication. But there's big emotion here. Damn. They see you as, their dream come true. Their Ten of Pentacles. Do you see them that way? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is what got in between y'all. Obviously, there was some toxic behaviors, codependency, attachments to the past, addictions. This could be like a drug addiction or, a drinking problem or sex addiction. Yeah. I feel like you guys, the sexual connection is, off the hook. It's, seriously, very passionate, very fire, Very lusty. But it can be very toxic because there's, these underlying issues, Excuse me. Yeah, there's a need for patience in this situation and healing in this situation. It's like if you really want to revive something, with a former lover, and, that's what's kind of showing up here. It's like there's a need to really be patient with your person, or they need to be patient with you and, really allow for healing, understanding, patience, healing, and, trust. You are divinely brought together, the divine's behind all of this. Everything that's happened, the divine has been guiding, this. Ow. But I think you just decide to walk away. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. Why? Okay. You decide to walk away because you feel like this person has, betrayed you, one too many times, or, stabbed you in the back. There was some sort of ending. It's like you moved on from this, or you have decided to turn your back on this, and move towards calmer waters, move towards, something something where you don't have water under the bridge. But I feel like there needs to be some sort of illumination to the situation. You need to look at things clearly and have it all brought out to the light, because this is a beautiful outcome here. This is something destined, something that will make you both happier, your lives brighter, fuller. Alright, let's see who Taurus is dealing with. What signs are Taurus dealing with? Jesus Lord. Would you, Gemini? Okay. Okay. Gemini, some inner turmoil, inner conflict. Inner turmoil, inner conflict. need to be like patient and like allow things to like play out, not take action in some area of your life. This conflict could have arisen because of a third party situation. You know, like someone being, getting their heart broke, or someone getting cheated on. It's like moving forward, you're going to be looking back on the past a lot. Some of you guys could even be thinking about like what you coulda, shoulda, woulda did differently, or if you're the one who cheated, you could be thinking about what, wishing you wouldn't have, or if you were cheated on, like looking back, like wondering where you went wrong. But there is this is going to allow for a new opportunity in your life. A new opportunity for love. A new start. You're focusing on your healing. The wounded warrior. It's like you've been through some heartbreak, some pain. There's a need for healing. It's like, and you could even be really conflicted about the person you were with, or what you've been put through, or what decision to make. And that's kind of what's got you looking back and But it's I feel like if you're patient and you take your time, you'll find clarity for a situation. It's and maybe you're just tired of arguing too. Tired of trying to hold on to what you have. I feel like your person feels like that too, like you're just clinging to something. Maybe you're sick of there not being a foundation there, stability there, financially. It's you're ready to move away from, rougher waters. You're ready to move to calmer waters. It's nobody wants to be, nobody wants someone that's going to rock the boat, nonstop. Which is going to give you the ability to really manifest something, beautiful, is by moving on to calmer waters. It's that's what's going to bring in this Ace of Cups, this new beginning in love, is by releasing the past, releasing the hurt, releasing the letdowns, releasing the conflict, releasing the heartbreak, releasing the betrayal. And you making things about you. You making things about you. And it's you could even be, having dreams. Anytime I see this card, it could represent dreams. I see you being in meeting your dream person too, and having a truly loving long-term commitment. Let's see what sign your person will be. Got two more down here. Capricorn, Sagittarius. Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's go Capricorn, then Sagittarius. We'll be done here. Capricorn, Capricorn, All right. New beginning in love. New beginning in love. New start. Something that's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. And I feel like, and it's like the challenge is like to take care of yourself, and not like overgive and only worry about, the relationship. Make sure you're like worrying about you too. You're worrying about your needs too. You're looking after yourself too. This could be somebody that, has a lot of passion for you. It's like they want to rush in and like just, show you how much they care, or show you how much you mean, or show you what they think of you. You could be, very conflicted with this, very conflicted on whether or not, this is the right person or the right situation. This could be because someone from your past is like returning, It's like they see you moving on, see you like getting with someone new. So they're trying to like return, come back into the picture, muddy the waters, cast doubt. Like they're trying to hold on to you, and hold on to something that I feel like, you don't even want to hold on to this anymore. Like the writing's on the wall, like what time it is. You're ready to invest into something new. You're ready to put your energy or effort into something new to build something. It's taking a lot of strength for you to move on, to move forward. And your person's been manifesting you, They've been manifesting you. It's like they've been working on themselves. That way they're ready, for their person, which is you. And I see you, I see you taking a leap of faith when it comes to this. It's like, you're not going to stay stuck on past situations. You're willing to like start something new, It's like it's going to take strength. You may even be a little conflicted about what to do. But it's like you see someone that's willing to put in the effort, that's willing to invest, that's willing, as opposed to someone that's just trying to hold on to something that's not really there anymore. Let's see what sign we have coming in. Cancer. Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Aries with the Pisces moon, dealing with the Pisces. I've already did Aries and Pisces. Aries was the first one. Pisces, I think, was like number 3. Do Sagittarius. I'm a Virgo with a Pisces moon. Alright, Sagittarius, here we go. Sagittarius, like, I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made in your life, like a decision to take a step forward, some sort of news, to deliver some sort of news. It could be like a decision to move on, to move away, to move forward in some area. Some of you guys could be worried, like what other people are saying or what other people think. You know, and the challenge is like starting something new. There's a new abundant beginning, a new beginning, you know, for you. But it's like, you know, are you like willing to do it? You know, are you going to care what other people think? Are you going to care what other people say? Are you going to, you know, are you going to speak up for yourself? You know, it's like, yeah, I feel like you recognize it's like time to really like feed your own soul, to make sure you're happy and stop like giving to people and situations that don't serve you. And maybe you spend a lot of time, you know, just kind of working on you or loving on you, you know. It's like, you know that this is going to create some sort of conflict or chaos in your life, like if you do make this choice. You know. Or you yourself, you could be, you know, have a lot of inner turmoil about a decision. Getting hung up on the past. Thinking about the good times, or, you know, but not really seeing like you've invested so much and got like really no return, you know, or not the return you wanted. A situation that takes a lot of strength. I feel like your person, you know, your person believes like you're strong enough to do what you need to do, you know. The past person, I feel like, doesn't. They like think you're not strong enough to like to move on, like, but your current or future person does. You know, it's like you do have the inner strength. You know, you have what it takes. But you're holding yourself hostage to a situation that no longer serves you, or to a relationship that no longer serves you. And it's like so easy to like walk out of this. So easy to see it for what it is, but you're refusing to. You know, it's like all these swords here. It's like all these truths are like surrounding you. You know, it's like it's obvious as fuck, but you're blindfolded and, you know, bandaged up, and it's like you can very easily break out, take off the bandage, and you got the house on the hill, the castle on the hill right behind you. It's like, recognize the truth that is in your face. Stop being blind or oblivious to something. Be real with yourself, and stop holding yourself hostage to situations and people that don't serve you or don't, you know, appreciate you. You know, it's time to have faith. You know, faith in yourself, too. You know, faith like you're being led. Because this is like something or someone you're incredibly attached to. There could be addictions here as well. Trauma bonding. A lot of toxic energy. Drugs, alcohol, sex addictions. Like, I feel like there's like a real heavy attachment here that's kind of held you hostage. And it's like, it's time to take that action. It's time to like move forward in life and like finally take steps to create your own stability, to create your own happiness, to provide for yourself what you need instead of depending on people that will never give you, you know, what you truly are worth or truly desire. What signs do we have coming in for Sagittarius? Damn. Aquarius. Aquarius. Gemini. Cancer. Are we done with Aquarius, Gemini, or Cancer? I think that's all 12 signs. So, yeah, I'm getting tired too. So, I want to thank everybody for joining. Like I said, this weekend there is a special, $35 for a personal reading. Book a personal tarot reading with me, $35 this weekend only. I do want to ask everybody that watches this, please, please, please consider donating and supporting. Like $100 away from the monthly goal, so I'm really close. And you can do that by going to paypal.me/thebestdampodcast, Cash App, Best Damn Podcast, Facebook.com, John King, Best Damn Podcast, or joining me over on Patreon, Patreon.com, Best Damn Podcast Official. And remember, every little bit helps, and I'm viewer powered, so without your help, yeah. What else? Yeah, join me on Sunday for a private show. There will be no public portion this Sunday. It'll only be private, so donate, support for the month of February, or join over on Patreon to get access. And if you want to book a personal tarot reading or you need your links to the private show, text 513-393-2396 or email therealbestdampodcast@gmail.com. I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching. I will do $20 mini reads for people that are interested. Be like one question, stuff like that. I've already did Leo. You have to just go back. I already did Leo. So I just want to say thank you. Big ups and big thanks to all you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And please like, share, follow, subscribe. All the links are in the description down below. And please donate, support, book a reading, and join us over on Patreon. Check out the podcast too. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Y'all have an awesome weekend. Peace.